We're going to also let Debbie do her thing. David, I don't even know if you need to be there because Debbie, she doesn't need your assistance.
Debbie!
I was going to say, do I even have to be here? We have the one, the only Home Depot, Debbie. We're talking all things paint at an affordable way to spruce up your home this holiday season.
You know, the holidays are just around the corner, and this is a way that you can just add a splash of color or freshen things up with paint. And right now we're going to talk about the trends for coming up and also which lighting to use for which colors. Because a lot of times you'll spend the time redecorating with paint and then you have the wrong light bulbs in your fixtures and in your recessed cans, and it really just drowns out everything. So for color trends for this year, you're looking at things, you know, the gray and white has been in for a while now.
Yep.
Cool gray and white, really. And we're going towards warmer colors, and beiges and browns are coming back in conjunction with the grays and the whites. So the color of the year for Behr right now is this right here, which is a charcoal. And you can see the trends for this year are dark, rich, warm tones that, you know, terracottas and golds and blues. Navy and black is really big in terms of accent colors, and so this is your tones for what you want to do in your home for accents, even if it's not paint, in pillows, in accessories, in whatever. So that's one thing to consider. Also, you know, in paint, there's different paints to choose from. What do I use? The best quality paint right now in Behr and in PPG and Glidden is a one-coat paint, and a lot of times things will say paint and primer in one, but you have to be careful because even if it's a paint and primer in one, then you have to do 2 coats of the paint. You just don't have to get an extra primer. But the Marquee and Dynasty and Diamond paints, those are their 3 top of the line. Those are the ones that are true one-coat paint. So you could paint 1 coat, it will cover whatever's on there, and it'll be great.
Wow. Now,
when you're considering a paint color, this is a beige color, right? A tan. And when you have lighting in your home, sometimes it's not the right lighting. This is a very warm tone. Now, this is warm white in the light bulb. When we change it to cool white, you can see how it drowns the color out a little. And then this is daylight. So then you want to make sure you have the right tone. So warm white for warm colors, cool white for cool colors, and daylight is a full spectrum that will make every color look beautiful. And you can see here, these are all versions of white. You can see, somebody says, I want white in my house. There's a gazillion whites.
So many.
And you can see here, some lean pink, some lean yellow, some lean green, this is an ultra pure white, which is white. So you just want to make sure you pick the one that goes best with your flooring, with your furnishings, with everything in your home. And I can help you at Home Depot, you know, to pick the right paint colors and do everything the way it's supposed to be done. So I'm going to have all this information on my Home Depot Debbie Facebook page and Instagram. You can find me at the Arrowhead Ranch Home Depot, but also in the next segment, we're going to talk about paint sheens, what sheen works best in what area, and also how to get razor sharp lines.
And Debbie, real quick before we go, what's your advice to somebody who's a little afraid to take that leap and to pick an accent color that's a little different from the rest of their house?
Well, you want to make sure paint is like the finishing touch. It's like the backdrop for everything. So you want to consider everything in your home and pick the right color. And if you need assistance, make sure you get it. Don't waste your time picking out 50 colors and painting a splotch on the wall. You know, I can help you.
All right. Definitely will be looking for it. Thanks so much, Debbie.
All right.
All right, I'm here with Home Depot Debbie, and she has given me so many tips in between breaks. I can't even find this up on YouTube. So first, I know you want to go over the different sheens for paint, so then we're going to go with a little demonstration.
Right. Yeah. So earlier we talked about the trends and different lighting with different colors. Now we're going to talk about sheens, because sometimes people don't know what sheen to use on what. So you can see we have here flat, eggshell, satin, and semi-gloss. So for flat, it's great for ceilings. It's easily touch-upable. It doesn't reflect, so it really covers a lot of imperfections in your walls and whatnot. So that's what flat's great for. Eggshell is great for bedrooms and low traffic areas. It doesn't have a lot of sheen, but it is durable, more durable than flat. And it's got a soft sheen, low traffic areas it's good for. If you use a high quality paint, eggshell is extremely washable and can be really good. You just don't want to use builder chalk that when you wipe it with a paper towel, the paint comes off the wall. Then with satin, it's great. I like satin. You could use it in the whole house because it can transition from living areas, kitchen and bath. It's got enough sheen to it so you don't have to use semi-gloss separate in the kitchen and bath, and you could use it everywhere. So it's easy to clean, it's durable, it's not too shiny, it wears great. So satin is like the most popular finish right now. Then you have semi-gloss, which works great on baseboards if you're going to paint your cabinetry, kitchens and baths. Super durable, has a little more sheen to it, but really, really durable. If you have small children, it's mildew and moisture resistant, wear resistant, so it works great. Now, if you're going to paint and you want to add an accent wall and you need a razor sharp line, here's a little tip. So you put your blue tape where you want it. Now, most houses have textured walls in Arizona, and all of the paint with your accent color seeps under in those textured crevices and makes it a rickety-rackety edge, which we don't want. So all you're going to do is you're going to take paint that's on the wall already, and you're going to seal the edge of the tape, and you're going to go towards the tape. So it really seals it good. This is going to seal the tape to the wall so nothing can penetrate underneath it. Then you're going to take your accent color, whatever that may be. I'm using a navy here just to show you how cool it is. And we're going to paint onto both sides. This one has not been sealed. This one is sealed. I'm just going to go all the way down. And this is our one coat paint. So you can see navy is covering in one coat. Now we're going to rip the tape off. You rip that one.
Okay.
This is the one that I sealed. That is the one I did not seal.
I wish I knew this a year ago.
So you could see how razor sharp that is, even with a textured wall, and how rickety-rackety that is. So sealing your tape is one of the best things you can do.
That's huge.
Right? It's really great. Now, you can use clear paintable caulk if you want, but there's a little bit of waste with that. Or Floetrol also can seal your tape. But using the color that's already there, you have no issues, and it really works great. So I'm going to have all this information on my Home Depot Debbie Facebook page and Instagram. You can find me at the Arrowhead Ranch Home Depot, or just, look on my page and you'll find all the answers.
And Debbie, once your whole house, it makes a difference because you don't want to have your whole house having this, what do you call it,
rickety-rackety?
Don't like rickety-rackety,
No.
Right? But I could tell you, I've had my fair share of issues as a first-time painter, so these are really good tips.
Excellent.
Go on your Facebook,
Yeah.
learn some more tips like this, make your house really nice with this new paint, find out a nice color for an accent wall.
That's it. Have a great day.
Maybe.